we always had that. We never had modern stuff. They had a big black stove. Of course, it shone like a diamond. We used to shine it. And they used to put a little blanket on the floor. And when I came from outside playing, because I was always out there, I'd come in the house and I'd go in the back of the stove and I'd sleep. They'd put a little blanket over me.
Because it was warm?
Oh, it was nice and warm. Because that was the only heat we had was from that stove. And they had like a hole in the ceiling.
A wood-burning stove?
Yeah, and the hole was right where the stove was so that the heat would go upstairs because we didn't have any heat up there. The heat would go up there because that stove had to be on all the time. And there was always soup and stew in the back of that stove. And every Saturday it was beans and frankfurts. They made two great big. You used to always have two great big pots of beans in the stove, you know. And then they had, because they had their own chickens too. And we had.
You must have hated that.
Huh?
You must have hated that.
Why?
Because they'd kill the chickens.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It didn't bother me. And I used to pluck the chickens with my grandmother and my mother. And they always had like two nice great big chickens, and they make the homemade stuffing. And there was always homemade bread and stuff. The table had, that's what I ate. I ate a lot of homemade bread and biscuits, and they even had their own homemade jam. Because my grandmother, besides, I mean, she had a garden with everything in it, everything. Strawberries, raspberries, peaches, pears. So they put all that stuff up. So everything was always fresh, and I never ate. I never ate anything. I was the fussiest thing on earth. Never ate. I ate a lot of bread and sugar. I used to put brown sugar on top of my bread. When I come home from school, change my clothes, take 2 pieces of white bread, put brown sugar on one of them, and regular sugar with a little bit of water, and folded it up and went outside and ate it. I loved it. That's all. That's all I ate.
All day.
I didn't like any, and they were great cooks. Everything was homemade. The only thing they bought was meat, but not the chicken, of course. They made chicken a couple of times. I'd eat the chicken though. I didn't like meat, but I did eat a couple of slices of chicken. I ate that. But I mean, as far as eating goes, I could have went without eating all day. I don't know what I lived on. I really don't. That's why I say I don't know how I survived, because I never ate. When people say, "Oh, gee, what are you eating?" If they only knew, I ate nothing. But I must have been being outside. I was playing outside. I loved being outside. Played outside. We played all kinds of games, Relievo, and with so many names in the games. And I loved it. And even when nobody was out, I was still out. I'd play in the dirt, make mud pies. Yeah,
it's funny what you do.
I had a good. I liked my childhood. Well, especially living with my grandmother, because I loved her. See her at the end of the table. She had that'll show you she had a long day. She always sat there, and there was a window, and everybody that went by, they'd stop and talk with my grandmother, and I loved her. She was gruff, but she was
kind.
You know what I mean? She wasn't gruff with me, but I meant like her sons or something, you know. She'd still, as old as they were, she'd still tell them what to do. There was a couple of them that liked their little drinks, and she'd bring them in the house, and she'd tell them, "You don't drink anymore," and then like New Year's Eve, that was a ritual that your sons would kneel down in front of you and she'd say "Bonne heureuse année," a good year, a good year all around. And that in French it's "Bonne heureuse année." And
I forgot you spoke French. I forgot you spoke French.
Oh, I spoke fluent French once. Now I have to think. If I have to say a sentence, I have to think. Well, when my mother died, we didn't talk anymore. Evelyn and I just, why would we talk?
Yeah.
But my mother didn't know how to speak English, so we had to speak French to her. But I knew everything. Now I have to think. You know, I know how to say, I don't even know how to say picture anymore. But I knew how to say, I know, a chair is chaise, saucy. They say la fenêtre, but in our language, la fenêtre. La fenêtre is, that's another kind of French. La fenêtre, but we used to say the saucy.
What's that?
That was a window.
A window.
The saucy.
Hmm.
But after my mother passed away, I never spoke French again.
Good.
There was no need for me. And then I know, I have to think to put a sentence together, but why would I speak French anyway? I can understand it.
You had a good life, Graham. Good life.
I like my childhood because, I don't know, I played a lot outside. I love being outside playing. Maybe that's what it is, being outside playing, the fresh air, even in the wintertime. Well, we had to go to school, we had to cross a bridge that was, it was so cold crossing that bridge that it was unbelievable. I mean, I don't know why we didn't freeze to death. We had to walk a long ways to go to school. And there wasn't any lunches in those days, so you had to walk down, walk back again. So how many times did we have to walk?
Kept you in good shape.
Yeah, and over here, of course that was down there. The school was down there. But, and like I said, they didn't have lunches. And you couldn't bring your lunch. So we did a lot of, and then my mother used to send me to the store all the time. I was constantly going to the store for my mother. So I was constantly walking all the time. But you know, you didn't mind it. Kids mind walking today. But in those days, I loved going down the square and looking around, and there was Grant's down there. And I used to go down there and walk all around the store and look around and just looking. I enjoyed doing that. So I liked living. I loved living with my grandmother. Well, my mother worked, see, and my sister all used to take care of us. She used to carry me. You know, she took very good care of me. She used to. Oh, my sister all took excellent care of me. But she liked doing all kinds of things, so I went everywhere with her. But she watched over me very good. We used to, you know, she wasn't the kind of sister that just left me there and played. We did everything together. You know, she'd play games with me and she was a very, very good to me. She took very good care. She'd haul me how do you like to haul your brothers around all the time, or your sister? I don't think you'd like it. But she did it and never complained. I just, you know, she did all she climbed the trains, you know, those little steps that they have. She'd climb those steps and run all across, and you know those spaces. They look small when you see them, but they're not. She used to, and she used to just dive right across those.
With you?
Well, she wasn't that, no. I used to stay down. She used to keep me down the bottom. I used to watch her. I was afraid to do anything. I was a scarecrow. Never did anything. I used to just sit there and just watch her. She loved doing that. Well, she took very good care. She had a cat. I had to go everywhere with her. I don't think you like hauling your sister around everywhere, but she did. It's very kind to me. Used to get me something to eat, and it was good. You know, I don't regret anything.
Nice.
Yeah.